It's the Rundown, Wednesday, September 27th. We are live in the Oak Bar. Everybody's drinking Oaks and Ginger here. We're drinking it now. We're drinking it all through the football season. So pour yourself a drink, tweet at us, hashtag Oak and Ginger, and support the cause because they're good to us and they make good rum. This episode is brought to you by Mott & Bow. Mott & Bow jeans. They are comfortable, they are stylish, and they are affordable. You use the promo code RUNDOWN 2017. You're going to get 20% off that first pair. These jeans are, they look stylish. They look like designer jeans. They have a little bit of give, a little bit of stretch, which as personality season rolls up, everybody could use an extra inch or so, you know, a little bit of stretch and moving. So go to mottandbow.com, MOTTANDBOW.com. Promo code is RUNDOWN2017. Get 20% off your jeans. That's MOTTANDBOW.com. Promo code RUNDOWN2017. Trill is in the building. He's live in the flesh here for the week, so we had to get him to sit in on the rundown. It's now back in New York. The indie guys and Heartland were taking care of it, but the rundown is now back home. So let's get into it. You like Twitter?
I do.
By the
way,
wait, before we start, Dave is like proving to everyone that the Midwest is the best this week because he's like he's got his life back to him. He's like look at the fucking office and like he's going to bars and like eating shitty like bar appetizers that
blacked
look
out
delicious.
eating pepperoni sticks.
There it is,
That's
right
good,
there. Let's
good
just
work
say
if
that.
you can get it. Yeah.
You got space, everything. You can pee everywhere.
You can pee freely. This is a perfect topic because you, like I said, you dabble in Twitter. We did the math the
A
other
little
day.
bit, yeah.
458,000 tweets on Trill's account. That's
Give or
that's
take,
his resume.
I'd say like almost all of them are pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And they're all correct, 100%.
Nah,
The
100%
only-
of them are
The
correct.
only time your Twitter account is bad is when you get like the end of like a really good joke that's been going on and you're like, fuck, I missed it.
You don't understand it.
Yeah, it's like
I
watching.
missed
It's like
the-
getting like the last 10 minutes of Goodfellas on like cable. You're like, shit.
It's like I got some good jokes,
Yeah.
but it's like we don't care
It's like,
anymore.
what just
you know when
happened?
you
It
know
was
that
like,
20
you guys
minutes
are having
ago.
fun.
Yeah.
You
I
know
want
that
some
button
fun.
that's like press play to start over on demand?
Yeah.
I need that with
Yeah,
you.
you
Like,
need
take
that.
me
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to the
Just
original
run it
tweet.
right back.
I like jokes.
Are you offended that Dan was one of the few chosen people? I feel like you should be at the top of the
Special
list.
person.
For any time
Special
Twitter rolls it
person.
How
out,
did you get
Dan
that
has
tweet that
access
I
to
don't know. I'm a
280.
special person. It happened because we thought it like in the middle, like right when Twitter announced it, I went on my computer and I was like, oh shit, I have it. They watched me live.
Yeah.
And I started trying to type it out and then I tried to tweet it and it was like, no, it's over 140 characters. So I was like, fuck, it's such a cock tease. And then I got it later in the night.
I kept checking my phone waiting for the
Waiting for
280 update. So Jack,
Holler at your boy.
Jack
yeah,
was
it's
come
like,
on.
I'm just saying.
could you pick a worse person to have
The
this
absolute
power?
worst. Like what you were doing
I
last
abused
night.
it instantly.
What you were doing last night was the exact reason why the 280 shouldn't even be a thing.
Dude, what I was doing last night, I actually hated myself.
Yeah.
Like after the third,
I think the whole internet hated
the
you.
third tweet was funny, and then I was like, and then I kept on going like probably 6 or 7 more. I was like, this sucks.
absolutely unbearable.
It sucks to write. It
How
sucks
long
to
does
read.
it take to write? I mean, that's a long
It's a
fucking
long
tweet.
time.
I tried to help you with that first
Yeah.
280. It took like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To fill 280, right? It's
I was
like I don't
doing
even know what else to
my
say.
power rankings, which my 1 and 2 power, where people actually get mad about that. How could you have that team? It's like, bro, it's 1 and 2 teams.
Like the thing
Power
I hate,
ranking, 1 and
like
2
if
teams.
everybody gets it, not only will you have that, but you're gonna get a thread of 280 character responses.
God.
It's gonna be.
Can you imagine
brutal.
1 of
horrendous.
12 and it's 280? It's,
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
God.
Like,
It's bad that like our society has gotten to this point, but I'm actually comfortable with it where like we just don't read. Because
That's fair.
it's actually like once you get to about 120, 140,
You check
you're like,
out.
this
Yeah.
is too
I was
long.
reading Jack's fucking explanation, and I checked out halfway,
I was
which
like-
is about 140.
I'm looking at my watch around like 140 characters.
You're like, oh, this is tiring. The problem is, yes, you can just choose not to read it. It's the big picture. Why Twitter is the worst goddamn fucking company in the world that keeps shooting themselves in the foot, that keeps rolling out these updates that ruin the greatest invention of all
It's
time.
like you want some shit that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Here
We
you
got
go.
it.
Well,
We got
that's
you covered.
plenty of
That's
it.
the craziest part is Twitter has like slowly become Facebook where people are just fighting about politics all the time. It's like, so what's our solution? More words.
Give them more slack.
What?
It's crazy, man. We're working with Snapchat, we're working with Facebook, and it's like Twitter should give us ownership of the fucking company at this point. We're such a Twitter company. Just listen to us. Before you make any updates ever,
It's so.
listen to us.
Did you see the bullshit reasoning too?
The brevity issue?
No, Japan, because like
What?
What happened?
Fuck Japan.
Japanese can get like they can use their symbols,
characters,
their
yeah,
characters
they're-
mean more. So 140 characters are allowed to say a lot more. So like everyone was like, wow, welcome to like what it feels like to live in Japan.
Fuck Japan.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
But Jack's explanation was like,
logic.
well, we all work together to fix the brevity problem. Like, there's no such thing as a brevity problem.
that was the
The
issue?
world needs to be more brief. The
Right.
more, like, give me less characters. There's no brevity problem.
You know what Jack should do? If you're listening to this, Jack, you fucking idiot, you should do like 200 characters, and people can buy the extra 60 characters. So then all the assholes have 200 that like want everyone to hear about how we need to get Trump out of the White House right now. They can buy it, and we can all fucking mute them.
I was going to say, that's the
take
main
their
thing.
money and
you
mute
can just find anybody who's purchased extra characters, just get rid of those people.
Yeah.
Just fucking pre-crime, lock them up, kill them. I don't care. If you're paying for extra characters in Twitter, you should probably be locked up.
Like
Also-
as you submit the pay to buy extra characters,
You
actually
it
get
should go right
banned
to
from
the
Twitter.
police.
Yeah.
It should go right to
It
the
should
police.
go to a mute
You
list.
yeah,
You just
go-
mute everyone. And then they just tweet their fucking 200 characters
it's like
to
an
no one.
Amber Alert or
Yeah,
something. Like,
it just
okay.
goes right out.
Right. By the way, I also just want to say that you guys, I would never wish this on you. Going viral sucks.
Oh, yeah, you know.
It was like non-stop mentions last night. Just
Yeah, I mean,
Viral
Riggs knows. Riggs still had you like
Yeah.
tripled up,
What
right?
would
Were you-
Riggs end up at?
He was like 150.
yeah, I'm at like
65,
70. Yeah,
70?
so I wouldn't wish it
doubling
on
you
you,
up.
man.
Oh, God,
You
no.
don't want the burden that I've had.
No, I thank you for biting that bullet for
I
us.
gained like 3,000 followers overnight. That was the best. I gained
terrible.
3,000 followers overnight. They're all
probably
like,
lost them all
they're
when you
like
started tweeting like an
news people
asshole.
and all these weird people. And then I wake up and I'm like, just talking Rick Pitino coming, and it's like, welcome aboard.
Now, this is what you signed up for. You're here now.
Shout out to Clem, who has decided that until 280's gone, he's doing 70, a self-imposed 70. You double it up, he's going to cut it in half. We move on here.
That's the- yeah.
Lou Holtz, thoughts and prayers to him. My heart goes out to him. He too has been oppressed in America. He was on Fox News. Like, I mean, I
Guy
feel like
can't
Fox
catch a break,
News,
man.
Yeah, I feel like Fox News, like anybody can get the nod to hop on Fox News at this point. You see some people on those panels, and I'm like, how is this guy on television right now? Lou Holtz was on there saying that he too has been profiled by the police. He once got a ticket because the cop who pulled him over was a fan of the team he was facing that week.
In this country, but I want you to know, I've been unfairly ticketed. I was given a ticket when I didn't exceed the speed limit because I was coaching at one school and the patrol officer graduated from the other, and he let me know he was bitter about this. That happens in life.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm sure you can, you know,
Man, I'm a
relate
fan
with
of
Lou.
the team.
Like,
You're a
you
fan of
two
the team.
together, like,
that
you
could have
know.
been us.
I'm just saying, like, when are the old white men in this country going to get a good break?
Right?
Sucks.
Like, what the
You
hell?
stand arm in arm with that guy, right? That's,
Any day. Any day. I know how Lou's feels.
It's like
by
no
the way,
one actually
anytime
takes
he's on
Lou-
TV talking, it's
Yeah,
just
like-
unbelievable. It's like that the lisp and the ridiculousness is just perfect.
It's getting worse.
It
is.
Yeah,
It's getting worse.
he's eventually just not gonna be able to talk.
Keith kind of like nailed it. Like, did you? I mean, he's like everyone's old grandfather now, and
Yeah.
like he sounds ridiculous. He's just gonna
If
say
you can't
whatever.
just like laugh at Lou and be like, oh, all right, Lou.
yeah, like it was
All
actually
right,
funny.
Grandpa.
Yeah, right. If you can't do that, you're the asshole. Pitino, your boy Rick Pitino, Big Cat, got the boot. Louisville is in all sorts of trouble, along with I think like 6 other universities total. Basically, everybody caught for a classic pay-for-play situation. The problem being that Louisville just keeps fucking doing this, keeps getting caught, and there was like direct language in these documents saying we are on probation. Let's keep this on the low. So obviously, big college scandal, and
Sad.
Mr. 15 Seconds is out.
Sad day to see Rick. Rick was like a nuclear holocaust cockroach at this point, where it's
Yeah.
like nothing could take him down. But
Finally.
and I love the AD. What a fucking fall guy he is. They said
Yeah, they told
you
him
got to
to
go
fire
fire
him.
him. And he's
Yeah.
like no, and they fired both of them.
That's
crazy.
loyalty.
I don't know if
Stupid.
he thought it would end that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
I'm
wish
gonna
he
make-
had that
Can't
one
take
back.
that
I'm
back.
going to make
Yeah.
a stand. Yeah, they'll respect my courage. They're like, no, you can both go, actually.
What I was surprised to read is that Louisville is the most profitable, the most valuable college basketball program in the country.
Really?
More
they
so
got to
than
pay
Duke, more
hookers.
so
They
than
got to pay
UNC.
players. Like, that budget.
That money's got to come from
outrageous.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I guess
It might be that new. They had that new arena,
Adidas.
the
Yeah,
AFC
I
Yum
think they have.
Arena.
Yeah,
which is
I think they have an Adidas deal too, or something like that. But I think UNC's number 2. But I was shocked. It was like Kansas, UNC, Louisville. So I don't know. I mean, I think he ends up on his feet somewhere. I'm sure. Is he like banned for a while? Is there like a
because
like
he's
a probation
old.
of some
Like
sort?
this
Yeah.
is the weird case where you could definitely just see it.
Ride out.
I would love to see Rick Pitino go to like some like
a scrub school
UC
and-
Santa Cruz
Yeah.
and like get attorney bid.
Right.
As a
And just
15
straight up
seed.
continue to buy players.
Right.
Actually,
That'd
that's
be
the
awesome.
problem. I think that at that age, Rick's probably like, what am I going to do this legit?
Yeah,
I'm out.
I just want to cheat on my wife in peace. I
Right.
don't want the NCAA on
No,
my back.
the times have changed for Rick because it used to be that you could just like plausible deniability, like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't know that guy.
Right.
It's
Right.
like, come on,
Not
these
anymore.
coaches run the universities. They
Right.
know every fucking person.
You might as well be
Right.
handing the duffel bag of cash because you
Right.
know what's going on everywhere.
Right. Sad day though.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes out the window.
Oh yeah.
A lot of jokes. I was saying, now I gotta just go back to making fun of myself for premature ejaculation. It fucking sucks.
Second
With
half of
more
the rundown.
characters.
Yeah, it
do
was
it.
we had someone to look up to. It's like, there's Rick. He can make
Here's
it.
the
and it's
poster
like,
child for your cause.
Yeah, like this is a guy who comes real quick, and he's
proud of it.
He's
millionaire.
a
Yeah,
rock
he's-
star.
He owns it.
Yeah.
The second half of the rundown is brought to you by Draft. Draft.com. Every week you can do a real life snake draft. It takes only 5 minutes to get into. It lasts you the whole week, and you can get that real live fantasy sports action in and out quickly. You are trying to read this ad that's written very tiny, Kevin. You can go to Draft in the App Store or go to Draft.com and use the code RUNDOWN. You can get a free entry into a real money draft when you make your first deposit. So all you got to do is throw a little bit of cash in there. You're going to get a free entry into this week's snake draft. And it's they guarantee you love it, or they're offering you a money-back guarantee up to $100. So download the free Draft app or go to Draft.com. Promo code RUNDOWN to join the 5-minute snake draft this week. Steven Seagal, speaking of ridiculous people who are on television, Steve Seagal is officially a Russian, citizen.
Yeah.
He is fed up with America. He said he has fought many times for the flag. Wow. He said he's boys
Fact.
with Putin through martial arts.
Yes.
And
That
so,
seems true.
yeah, I mean, right? Those guys definitely do karate together.
Sure.
Just a fact.
And I myself, have risked my life countless times for the American flag, and I don't understand or agree with this kind of behavior. I think it's an outrage. For anyone to think that Vladimir Putin had anything to do with fixing the elections, or even that the Russians have that kind of technology, is stupid.
And he's now a Russian citizen, and he's on television looking like he's in a disguise. He looks like he has, it looks like, remember that toy with like the magnet where you could like draw like the iron filings on
Willy
people?
Willy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like he has like the black
the
hair
fake mustache.
and the glasses and
Yeah,
the, and
that's
the
exactly
goatee.
how he looks.
That's
Fuck
like
that
piece
toy,
of-
by the way. That was not a fun
No,
toy.
you got that.
It was the worst
It was like
toy.
the Etch-a-Sketch.
It's like, oh, this is
Those
fun
things
for
suck.
exactly 11 seconds, and I don't want to see it
That's
ever
all.
Oh,
again.
Great
magnets.
call.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Thank
That's
you.
exactly what he looks like he's wearing, like he's incognito.
It's like felt. It's like a
Yeah.
velvet mustache.
He gets
Yeah,
that.
like
he
an
gets that
elementary school
colored.
play. Like that's like here's your
He
goatee.
gets it colored every single day. He's like, no,
Exactly.
not enough color.
with
More
like
color,
with
more
like
color.
black paint.
Yeah, like oil.
It's Carlos Boozer-esque in a way. This is one of your guys from way back when.
Yeah, I mean he's
And by the way,
not a good person, I don't think, but he's also.
Oh, really?
making-
Is he, like, actually a
I
bad
think
guy?
he's sexually harassed like a shitload of people.
well,
Yeah.
he's Steven
But he
Seagal.
also Steven Seagal. He knows karate. He's on fucking
He's
movie
Under
sets.
Siege, man.
Like, you know.
Under Siege 2.
Yeah.
You take the good with the bad.
Eternally wearing a kimono
Yeah.
fucking karate thing, which is just an awesome move.
Yeah, I
Revolutionary.
do like that move.
Yeah, if,
yeah,
if, you-
just a
if I
kimono
could do
everywhere,
that,
if you could
I would
pull
do
it.
that.
Well, he's gotten fat, but you don't know that.
Right.
Because
Because
he's got
the
a kimono.
that's exactly right.
Also, when you wear the kimono, you're better at martial arts.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. Like
Yeah.
you can't,
It's
you
just
can do
true.
karate in like your jeans and a t-shirt. You put on the kimono, you're doing much better karate.
Yes.
I wouldn't fight a guy
Yes.
in a kimono.
No way.
This is a bizarre. It's always like fun when you wake up and you're like Steven Seagal's trending. You're like, huh?
Yeah, you know it's
Hope
gonna
he
be a
didn't
good
die.
day. Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah,
anything
I
else, it's
guess-
gonna be funny.
Russian citizen, along with my guy, much like Steven's your guy, Gerard Depardieu he was like a free agent, and Putin snatched him up. So he's
That's
grabbing all
right.
sorts of free agents.
Super team over there.
Right? And Putin,
That's
that's a
right.
big three. Putin, Gerard Depardieu, and fucking Steven Seagal.
I forgot that.
Those are heavy hitters.
Snatched him up.
So I guess what does that mean? You gotta like move to Russia and shit? Like I don't know how that works.
Wait, so
guess.
but he became a Russian citizen a while ago.
Oh, did he? I thought that was the
I
news.
think the reason why people were mad today was he was saying that the flag protest is bullshit, and everyone's like, but Steven Seagal, you became the citizen of like our biggest enemy.
Got it. So, but
And that's not. And
Tomato,
Steven Seagal's like,
tomato.
wanna
But-
fight about it? And, it'd be
he,
great. Yeah.
he said many times he has fought for the flag.
That is true.
I
I've
don't
seen
know what that
almost
means.
all his
I don't know
movies.
when.
Yes.
Does he
But-
mean like real life? Like even
It
in
sounds
movies,
to me
like,
like-
he's got to be counting movies.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because has there ever
First
been a time
Blood,
where
was
Steve
it
Seagal
First-
has really
First
actually
Blood?
fought for the flag?
Ah,
No.
God, I hope not.
What's his fucking movie?
Under Siege was that shit. Where it was
What
like
was
it was
the-
like
what was the one where
Speed,
he
but on
said-
a fucking cruise ship.
First Blood maybe, or I don't even. The Blood Bank line. Put the Blood Bank line in. It's the greatest line in movie history.
Money now and a lot more when I get in that office. I can take that to the bank.
I'm going to take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
You guys ever seen it?
He's electric.
Sure you have to.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I guess like shout out to Steven Seagal and Russia and Putin. Like I guess you're our enemy now.
Yeah,
They chose this
but
life.
not really.
No, it's like Kim Jong. It's like we're against you. But
I don't like
you
Kim
kind of
Jong.
make me laugh.
I'm actually gonna go anti-Kim Jong. Steven Seagal.
You're in on him.
If he,
Proceed.
if he
You're
just
on
shows
line.
up in my front door and is like, "Hey, I want to come back and kick it and do some karate," I'd be like, "Yep,
Yes.
Come on in, Steve.
let's do it. Come on, in, Steve."
Have a
We
beer
got
with me.
kimonos. We got moo-moos for everyone.
And lastly, we wrap up with Khloe Kardashian knocked up. Everybody's coming inside of Kardashians. Everybody's knocking them up. Kylie is probably pregnant. Khloe's knocked up with Tristan Thompson's. And I don't want to hear it because Tristan Thompson, basketball player, is Barstool Sports. So this is actually
good
Tristan
point.
Tristan
Sports
Thompson news. This is not Kardashian
True.
news.
Correct.
Tristan Thompson's having a kid. How do you think that's going to affect the Cavs? We can go a number of ways with this. But I would have to imagine dropping a seed in the Kardashians is a smart move.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't think so? I
I-
think I would gladly knock up Khloe Kardashian right now. I like Khloe. I actually
Yeah,
think she's
I don't know about
she's
that.
the one.
OJ would be your grandfather or your
I
father-in-law.
would say the kid's gonna have great genetics.
True.
CT as well, but also great genetics.
I think Khloe's pretty cool and they're fucking rich as shit. Why would you not want to? What are you gonna do with your life that's better than knocking up Khloe Kardashian?
Not knock up.
Yeah.
Khloe
Where does that?
Kardashian?
What's the drawback? Tell me what's the
having to
problem.
go on that
Thompson has
shit.
money.
Yeah, having to go on that shitty show every fucking week. Like,
Are they about to do a new season? Like both of them are
course.
pregnant? It's got to be a new season.
Yeah.
or
I mean, they're
book
gonna do
or
it
something.
forever. But I'll sit on that show and just get rich.
I don't know, man.
I mean, when you're filming that show, you're like in fucking San Tropez and Turks and Caicos and doing whatever the fuck you want.
but you're hanging out with.
Chris Humphries had a chance with Kim, and he was like, I
guess-
probably shouldn't.
I guess even if Chris Humphries was like, nah.
Yeah, I got to get out of here.
But you personally, you think your life's gonna be better than if you were knocked up with Khloe Kardashian?
I feel like she would knock me up.
Yes.
I would do it if I could like talk to Kanye first and be like, "Are you brainwashed?" And if he was like, "Yeah, I am," then I'm
You
like,
wouldn't?
No.
Would you,
You
knock
wouldn't
up
do it?
Kendall?
No.
You wouldn't knock up any of them.
But like, you got to think about who you got to hang out with. You got to
That's-
hang out with
yeah,
fucking
like, it's
Kris
all
Jenner.
that one guy who looks
Scott
like a
Disick,
scarecrow.
and, yeah,
Oh, I'm
like
down
all
with Scott
these-
Disick. Scott
Scott
Disick's
Disick
my
is funny,
guy.
but
He's fun too.
But like all
That's
these
the reason
fucking,
you're in.
Yeah, I would just want to hang out with
all
Scott.
these people. So like, if Kanye was I'm like, did they get you? And if he was like, give me a sign.
Yeah, like blink twice.
If he was still normal, I'd probably be
I
like,
need to
okay,
talk to
I'm-
Lamar Odom first.
Yeah.
Let me sit down with Lamar
like,
Odom.
Yeah.
is all your problems because of this?
Yeah, but
Because if that's the case, I'm
let's
out.
wrap. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think I'm rolling the dice here. I don't think I have a problem with it.
I think you're underestimating how crazy that. Yeah, this sounds. This
I
sounds
think
insane.
you're underestimating how much fucking money they have.
Yeah, but it's not your money. They can always
But you
take
can
it away.
live it like it is. And again, you get to hang out with Scott Disick.
Do you? I don't know, man. You'd have to like clear everything with like. Could you imagine being like, "Hey, Chris, Chris
Am I
Jenner,
allowed to do this?
Yeah,
Can I piss in the
swipe
sink?
card
Right.
here?
Can I piss in the sink,
I can't
Chris?
think of anything worse than doing that.
Yeah.
Like Kris Jenner, can I buy this jacket? Like,
And at some point, she'll come to you and be like, "Ratings are down. We need you to like,
Yeah.
like go kill that hobo over there.
Slit your
Like,
wrist on
yeah,
camera.
like
Get
commit
a
suicide
drug
because we're
addiction.
gonna need you."
We're gonna
Like,
start
yeah, it's
doing
in the
just-
contract.
yeah.
You signed the contract.
Right.
We're gonna start
You-
giving you heroin and just see where it ends up.
That's
for your
literally
storyline.
it's quite
for
literally
season
selling your
4.
soul to the
Yeah,
devil.
season 4.
It's a deal.
Don't they
with the
take
devil.
Rob's money away like all the time?
Yeah.
It's like blood.
Yeah. Dude,
But
Rob.
bad. Rob's bad for the brand. I think I'd be good for the brand.
Rob is
Get a
bad.
white guy in there and shit.
They have Scott.
Yeah, and he's good for the brand. They'll be like, "There's another Scott."
Scott was pretty
You're
good for
feeling yourself today, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scott's my guy.
But it is true. Rob is like probably the closest to a regular person, and
They
Rob?
treat him like shit.
he's fucking got he got kicked out of the wedding because his suit
fat.
didn't fit.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Relatable
that's the life
con-
to
Yo,
live.
listen,
Relatable
fat,
content, yeah.
fat doesn't play. Like these people trying to be rich and famous and sexy, you can't be fat. Sorry.
It's true. It's funny how like all the things that like the Kardashians will do for fame and stuff, but gain a few pounds, nuh-uh.
You're
Get
out.
out.
You're
Get the
fucking
fuck out
out.
of here.
Get out of
Because
here.
Khloe was like persona non grata while she was fat.
And then she got sexy, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, now you're in.
It's
Now you're in.
actually the
now here's
only
your own
di-
show. Here's
yeah.
your this.
Here's a
here's your
baby. All this.
Right.
Yeah, you get the whole prize package.
that. All right, that's it for the rundown. Dan has been pissing in the sink.
I'm not. No, that's in the past.
Right.
Because Dave got mad.
New Dan.
New Dan. New me.
So, are you pro or con pissing in the sink here? Are you for it or against it?
Now that I know it, I'm for it. Like
Yeah.
if you were doing it behind closed doors,
Yeah.
no, you put it out there in the open. I can respect that.
And I said it's a necessity. It's not like I'm not
absolutely
choosing.
not a necessity.
I'm not choosing the sink over an empty
is.
bathroom or anything
Right.
like that. This is a once every 2 weeks kind of
it's a
situation.
life or
Dan,
death situation.
right.
Call it what it is.
Right.
Look me in the eyes right now and tell me you don't like pissing in the sink.
No, I would prefer.
You love pissing
I
in the
would
sink.
prefer not to. No,
You would absolutely prefer to piss in the sink.
No, the only reason I don't like pissing in the sink
are
is I always
lying.
got to find someone to watch the door for me.
You are lying to me.
No, I'm not.
If you could piss in the sink forever,
No.
with no repercussions, you absolutely would.
I piss in the bathroom like
and
10
you
times
and you don't
more
want
than I
to.
piss in the sink.
And you don't
I
want
piss
to.
in the bathroom sink, buddy.
Yeah.
Give me some credit.
All
Listen,
I'm
pal, I
saying is-
pee in toilets, all right?
Put some fucking troughs. Put some urinals in the bathroom. There are like 50 people on this floor in 2 bathrooms.
We need. I
And
want.
Dave keeps saying this to go to the second floor. The second floor, first of all, stairs. Second of all,
Judgy nerds.
it's like all normal people, and you just gotta walk down there and be like, "Hey,
I'm here to just. I mean, how rude is that? That's like
Yeah.
walking into someone's house and just like shitting in their place and then
Right.
walking out.
See you guys
Right.
later.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to smell that, not me, because I'm on the 3rd floor.
Right.
So that's pretty fucking rude.
right." So it's not.
I do kind of like the idea of a trough, not because I really enjoy troughs, but I want like office manager Brett to have like yes, they'll put the ice in.
Dude,
You know
could
what
you
I mean?
imagine
Like,
if we got to
how
piss
low?
in?
How low of a fucking task would that
If
be?
we
Like,
had
get the ice in the
we had
trough.
ice in the urinals every day, this immediately becomes the greatest office in the world.
It's so much
Ice
fun
in the
to
urinal
pee
is
on
such a
the
good
ice,
touch,
and
yeah.
when it's like a game, it melts. And it
Yes.
just feels
See,
cleaner.
now you're on it. Why we just
No,
Yep.
I'm in on pissing in urinals.
Kevin, you know
I'm,
what's
not, I'm all for urinals.
Kevin, the freezer's
kitchen sinks.
The freezer's
Oh,
right.
we're pissing in the freezer
no,
now
no,
too.
no.
Oh,
The
that's
freezer,
the line, huh?
The freezer's right next to the sink. That's a very short
Just load it
walk
up.
for the ice.
All right, you start putting ice in the sink.
The crazy
I can
thing
tolerate
is,
it.
I put soap in the sink and I run the water. The only time that sink gets cleaned is when I piss. Like, it's now going to smell like shit in that sink. There'll be flies.
Instead
They'll
of
be like,
piss.
why is the sink so gross now? Well, because Dan wasn't allowed to piss in it anymore and clean it. It's like this is like the ecosystem. You get rid of the beavers, everything falls apart.
You stop pissing in the
That's
sink.
That's true fact.
It's true.
The beavers are the
true.
sign of a healthy ecosystem. You used to get me to stop pissing in that sink.
Everything
falls
goes
apart.
to shit.
I'm not wrong, Kevin. You should look it up, dude.
Beavers, I understand. You're definitely wrong about pissing in the sink.
No, I am the beaver of this office.
I am the beaver. You need to be a beaver for Halloween now. You have, you
I'll
did.
put
dam.
it, that's my dam.
You did
Yeah,
go
I already have my dam.
You,
Fuck you guys.
you're being a beaver for Halloween now, and that's just a
That's
fact.
that.
I am. Fine. I'll
big
be a
beaver.
beaver for Halloween, but I get to piss in the sink the whole day.
I can take that.
Okay,
I will accept
okay,
that.
one day
that seems
reprieve.
fair. That seems fair.
Yeah, I mean, how many times? Let's say you're gonna piss like 5 times in the sink, and I get to watch you be dressed up as a beaver all day. I'm in on that.
That seems
Okay, so
fair,
what if I
yeah.
dress as
Beaver.
a beaver every day?
If you
You've opened
become a
Sounds
Pandora's
like
beaver,
you're
box
okay
now.
with me pissing in the sink now.
if you are a beaver, every time you piss in the sink, if you're dressed as a beaver, I'm okay with it.
So if I put a beaver costume right next to the bathroom, I mean the
No,
kitchen,
you have to
and I
have-
put it on,
No,
and I take
and take it off and hang it
my
right
peeing
back up.
costume.
Yeah.
I'm all about cutting corners.
It's
here. You
gonna
just
have
keep-
like a big like flat tail. You like thump around.
This is how it
you
starts.
gotta be a
too.
real beaver.
I said I disavowed from peeing in the kitchen sink. Disavowed, and now we're back to like
Right.
negotiations about beaver costumes.
I will sign. I think a lot of people will sign that paper right now if you're dressed as a beaver.
All I want on the
yeah, I'm in
record
on that.
is it's outrageous that Dave is spewing this lie that 100% of the office is on his side because it's just not true.
Can we do like a quick poll, maybe?
I mean, it's not true. I already polled
No, you didn't.
many people.
Yeah, many
Khloe,
people have
John,
asked. Many people have
Tyler,
asked. And Dana.
Dana.
Dana's piss face.
100% of the people I've polled have said that it's fine.
Dana
They're fine
is,
with it.
in my brain, Dana is now piss face. He was going to. For those who don't know, Dana was at a urinal, and there was sunglasses in the urinal, and he tweeted out like, "Am I allowed to take these sunglasses and wear them?" They had been pissed on tons of times.
Countless
Yeah.
times.
Countless
Literally
times.
countless.
Yeah.
We are pretty
There's
sure
only-
that if
It's
it's
true.
sitting in the bottom of a urinal.
So you say no?
Yes, I
It
say
could've been
one
no.
for
His only
It could only
crime,
been 7.
his only crime is the sunglasses were not good
No,
enough.
his
to
only
take out of the
crime
urinal.
is that he was going to
That's
put
what
something
they're
on his
nice.
face
I don't know if they're
that was covered in
pulling out of
piss.
urinal.
Yeah,
nice.
if there were like something really weird that you've never seen before, you're like, whoa, these sunglasses are gonna like put my whole look together.
The only thing that stopped
go
them was
get
they
it.
were broken. They were like,
broken?
oh, they're broken, so I can't
Well,
wear them. Like, that has nothing to do with the fact that they were
fix
covered in
them.
piss.
Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna fix
No,
sunglasses?
I'm
This
gonna
is a
fix
little
them.
too far.
Okay. Well.
That's fixing sunglasses.
Well, I was listening to the radio and Dave. So kind of going back, I'm gonna switch subjects. I'll go back to it, but he said that he's mad at me and he's gonna fuck my sister now because I'm on your side.
See, this is what Dave does. Is he's like 100% of the office, and then he's like basically undermining, being like, "Hey, if you defend Dan, then like
fuck
this
your
is a
sister.
fucking this is North Korea."
I'll fuck your daughter.
But going back to the glasses, I agree with Big Cat. Me and him kind of have a similar mindset
Yeah.
on most things.
Yeah.
It's a fine move to take it out of the urinal.
Yeah.
It's not.
Like taking.
Like, just because you and fucking Beaver over here say that doesn't mean it's a thing. It's not okay to wear things on your face, especially that have been pissed on by countless
You
strangers.
wash them, Kevin. Come on.
Like, just get a fucking pair of cheap sunglasses.
I was talking to Carabas
those were
yesterday. I
free.
think.
What's
If you
cheaper
knew
than
me,
free?
like it's not weird that I tweeted that. It's not weird that I did that. Like
Yeah.
I would have done that Barstool or
What
not.
the fuck
It's
does
like
that mean, man?
it's like that's just who I am. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know that's who you are, but who you are is a disgusting
No,
face.
Tate.
I guess.
I get it. I understand that's your
ugly by
persona,
him.
but your
Don't-
persona is disgusting.
I
The
just-
only thing,
with
the only
piss face.
problem he has, he needs to just pick better sunglasses, better urinal
They're
sunglasses.
fucking nice. They're like $120.
They don't look, but they don't look like.
I'm gonna bring them in
They're
tomorrow.
not-
I'm
they
gonna
don't
wear
fit
them.
your
Please,
face.
please don't.
You gotta
Do
know
not.
what works
Please
for
don't.
you. Either way,
Of all things, sunglasses are like, you can get, and movie watchers is gonna hook you up with some fucking sunglasses that have not been pissed on.
Maybe that was my plan.
He
all
doesn't
along.
want
Yeah,
'em.
maybe it's
He's-
that was
you
a
gotta
long
prove it.
con here.
Oh, yeah.
either way, the poll that I have done, that's my new favorite like Twitter thing too. Is like the super liberal like New York Times magazine writer being like, "Is Trump doing a bad job?" Like 80% said yes.
Like, shocking.
And then,
You and
like,
your
the super
followers.
right-wing, like Richard Spencer's like, "Do you think that these athletes should be kneeling?" It's like 100%
no,
says
yeah.
no. It's like, oh, wow, you
Look at my
did your
poll, yeah.
But I done a similar poll, and the 4 people I've polled have all.
And
been
so
on my
Dave
side.
is just fake news with Dave.
He is fake news. He
Dave-
doesn't have. Dave thinking that he has like the pulse of this office is outrageous.
no.
That's outrageous.
Dave has the pulse of one thing, and
It's
one thing
Dave.
only. It's his own pulse,
Right.
Which is fading, by the way. He's
Right.
gonna die soon.
So it's outrageous to be
He-
like, oh yeah,
he-
I've talked to the people. Dave doesn't talk to anyone.
He hit a rock bottom moment today. I think I would say this is probably the meanest thing he's ever said about me and my family. He said he was going to come to my house and put tarantulas on my children.
What the fuck?
He said he was going to put tarantulas on my kids.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause Marina sent me like the clip. It was completely out of context. He was just like, "What if I just show up to his house with tarantulas and put them all over his kids?" It's like that is probably.
He's just spitballing. He's
Yeah.
kicking some ideas around.
I mean, the original worst thing was on the NLCS bus when he was like, "I'm sick and I hope I give it to you and I hope you give it to your kids." Now, hoping that he's gonna put tarantulas on them. That
And
might
this
be
is
new
a man you defend in my fight to pee wherever I want.
You know, what is
Sad.
it? What's the thing? Like something makes strange bedfellows, you know, or like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. One of those things. Bottom line is, I don't want you pissing in the sink.
Unless I have a beaver costume.
Correct.
Perfect. Done.